Hey everyone, I'm Josh.
And I'm Greg.
We're here to talk about gear.
So when you get home every night,
Or
whenever you get home, do you have a place that you put your keys and your stuff? Do you?
I do, but I have a problem because, and it's sad for me to say I have this problem because I have solutions in front of me, but I do every day or every night when I get home. I take my watch off, my wallet out, my whatever's in my pockets.
Right.
It all goes on my little coffee bar. But I've had issues with that before, where I sat my watch down, it slipped and fallen, and it hits the ground, it gets nicked, or the case falls apart like I brought in the other one.
Right.
So I'm gonna dive right into it. This is actually a really cool organization tray from Rustico. I could see using it. I mean, you just, you throw your stuff in there, you're good to go. My phone's a little heavy, but, it's just cool to have a little bit of organization. So, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, my wife is the one that actually got me started on these because she got tired of my stuff. Because I would come in, I'd put it on the bar, I'd put it over by a table by the back door.
Person.
A little bit. No, I would group it.
Yeah.
But it was grouped in different spots.
Yeah.
But, so she actually got me an organizer by the bed. And so typically what I'll do when I come in, and a lot of times I'll throw my keys in my briefcase and things like that, which, there's some organization you can do with that. In fact, some of the Orbit keys I think can clip on. But I have it by my bed, and so I'll carry it up. And so when I wake up in the morning, I get dressed. The thing I do is I'm able to reach in here, and I've got my different things. Now, because I've got multiple watches, I have a couple watch cases.
True.
Same thing with knives. I have a little drawer thing that I've got all my knives grouped in. But my keys, my pins and stuff like that, they'll go in this, just like that. And then I'm able to just, get ready.
Go on. Put it all in your pockets.
And so it does organize it.
These I love. These are the Orbit keys. They come in a lot of different options and a lot of different variations. They come with different tools. The reason I want to bring these up was because the way my wife carries her keys, she's got like 30,000 key rings, and they all go on a climbing hook. And then if she needs to use her car, but she doesn't need to lock the door, she'll take it off.
Got it.
And then those are sitting there, and then they get lost. And then there's also this thing of there's 1,000 keys jingling around. That's why these are so cool, because and then you could even get multiples of these. I always tell people, get one for work, get one for home.
I do that now. I have two sets of keys.
Sense.
Whenever I come to work, I have a set, and then like for weekend when I'm with my wife, I have a set. And I'll, depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing, I grab that set of keys. This is something I actually need to do because my keys right now have gotten out of control again. I've got two big wads of keys, and so that's something I want to do. Is I actually want to take a couple of Orbit keys and break them down into just the functional things, and then I'll find a way to link them, whether it's in my briefcase. That way, I can just grab whatever set I need, and that's the whole thing.
And what I realized in the last video, we touched base on it. And it's just some of these things really actually just help you in life. Like I said with my wallet, like one, you're not carrying around so much.
Right.
Two, it makes it more convenient to carry it around. Like just jumping over to this hitch and timber. This is the Does All. Literally, it has a spot. You got a pin. You can put a flashlight, a knife. I'm going to go over something else for that in a second. It's got a spot right here for a notepad, or if you want to take that out, that could become an extra wallet spot. And then also there's a spot for ID and credit cards back here. But I want to go back around to the front. I know I said flashlight, knife. Everybody laughs at me, but I say a lady could put her lipstick and mascara in there. This is leather. It stretches, it molds.
And there's different colors.
So I see this being a huge solution for somebody. Instead of having to put 3 or 4 things in their pocket, they pick this up out of their tray in the morning and they put it in their pocket.
Well, and that's why I like, I do have one of the large ones, but that's why I like that one, is because I can just grab it, and I have 2 things that I absolutely want to have, a knife and a pen. And the fact that it's a Swiss Army knife because of the multiple tools. That's another point too, is the tool set. Something like a Swiss Army knife, you've got a blade, of course. Everybody knows what's on these things. There's just various sets of tools, but you're getting a really nice set of functional tools in a really compact way and a quick way to grab it in the morning. Like I said, when you don't have time to think about it. And that leads to
that's
those.
what I was gonna jump over to
Yes.
this. I don't even know everything about this. I love it though, and I need to get one just because this is so simplistic. There's so much here. I mean, there's a knife. It looks like there's a pair of scissors. You got a toothpick, tweezers.
A pen.
Is that a pen?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. That is awesome. There's a pin there. Learn something new every day. But I mean, the size of that. I mean, if you had a big, actually, you know what? That could slip in the back of the hitch and timber.
It can. I actually carry. That's what I was going to say. In my hitch and timber, there's a couple variations of these, and one variation,
we have the bigger ones over
right,
there.
actually has a flashlight on it too.
Really?
But you've also got a ruler on it, and different things like that. And then you've got a little
Nail
screwdriver
file.
and a nail file. Think about going into the office every day. This is a really cool thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really simple. I'll tell you one of the best parts of this, and one of the things that I think is a really essential everyday carry for me anyway, is a pair of scissors.
Really?
I use those so many times for just little silly things. The other day when we were traveling, and I gave you my pocket knife to cut those, and you ended up cutting
Boo-boo.
yourself,
Yeah.
right? I had these with me, and I
Yeah.
should have given you those and would have solved that problem.
True.
But anyway, I think scissors are a really, really nice thing to have.
Yeah.
And these are actually really functional because you actually have like a little loop there to put through. But really cool. These are neat, really cool, and a lot of cool tools on them.
And the price point on them. I mean, this is something that you pick up for $30, and then it's got multiple things you can use on it.
And you can actually eliminate, duplicate carry. Let's say that you're just running out in a pair of shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can throw that in, and it's light, and you don't have to, have a bunch of stuff pulling your shorts down.
That's what I love about that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's definitely key organization.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, the other thing I want to touch base on, very similar to the hitch and timber. It's made by Rustico. This is a really cool piece. I'll put in the close-ups. You got a spot for a notepad. It actually comes with two of them. You got a spot for a pen. There is a wallet side, credit card side, and this is a great value too. I'm sorry I'm talking more about price, but I just know this price because I'm kind of amazed by it. You get a Fisher Space pen with a clip, 2 notebooks, and the leather for $75. I mean, I know people that spend $75 on a wallet. I believe my Coach wallet I have was $75,
Right.
and it's just a wallet. And I mean, talk about compact, easy to throw in your pocket and go.
Do you use a notebook?
I don't.
Yeah. It's something that I do like to carry.
I know that our camera guy does a lot, though.
Yeah, right. Jake does, right. I like to have a notebook. I like analog stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever had to jot down a phone number
Yeah.
or somebody's name, and you get your phone out, you try to unlock it, and you're trying to, you know what I mean?
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, you flip it open, and you write it in, and you do it really quick. And plus, I don't know, I just think there's something about having
that hard copy.
There is. It's just really neat. So something like this is really cool. This is probably something I'm going to look at transitioning to from my wallet to a combination of this. But really cool thing, really nice package.
That's the last thing I want to say before we end this is just all these products. We don't have one of every single one of these, obviously. But the cool thing about it is that we can evolve our everyday carry. It's always room to improve and things to grow into.
Well, and the thing I like about it too is, and this goes with across all the items that we've talked about, you wear the watch that you like.
Yeah.
You wear what you want. You carry what you want, what fits for you. Doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you like it, you carry it, you wear it.
Absolutely.